When it comes to playing against aggressive strategies, a lot of it really doesn't actually come down to removal, life gain, or whatever it might be. It comes down to the nuances in some of its finer strategies, preventing it from casting certain spells or stopping certain tempo plays from happening. And that can actually be really exemplified in the modern burn matchup. Specifically, we see that the land base doesn't actually play any basic planes. Now that matters for two of its spells, usually two, in the form of a card like Boros Charm or even Lightning Helix. Now when it comes to land destruction, that's actually really useful for us to know, because a lot of times the deck will just play one or even two sources of white in its shock lands or fast lands, and so we can take advantage of that with cards like Field of Ruin. Enjoy. All right, let's see what we can get. All right, I would love to play first. Yo, it's that mill guy. It's that guy that plays mill. It's like you walk into your LGS and like you see that individual, that guy that plays mill, and you're like, yo, it's that mill guy. That's me. That's me. So this is a keep. I'm on the play. So throw out the Hedron Crab first. What do you think of new Jace? Yeah, so new Jace definitely makes me want to install Arena. Like that's actually like I know, okay, so I know like Visions is already, I believe Visions is already like Pioneer legal, right? Like someone correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Visions is already Pioneer legal. I believe it's Historic Alchemy legal, but having more copies of it and a card that like works into it, fantastic. So I'm already like, I'm here for some Arena games. Like I'm slowly like, I want to get back to it. Pioneer, also excited for that too. You're right. Modern, look, I'm here to do the things that no one wants to do. I will probably be trying it out. I will probably next week be putting it into a deck, probably like 2 copies, seeing where that goes. But right now, in this moment, I'm about to take the fattest L of my life against Burn. At least they started off with the Rift Bolt and not like Swift Spear or Goblin Guide. So there is that, but it's not looking cute right now. It's also a deck that doesn't like fetch that often. I'm going to throw these out because if they choose to Rift Bolt these, I'd rather the Crab live because the Crab can at least block Goblin Guide. So I'm not in a rush. I'm not going to shock. I'm not going to give them a bolt, right? Because I don't have like another land to draw. I would actually, truly, if I could confirm a land drop next turn, I might actually shock in the Rune Crab to give them a sense of urgency. In the sense that, hey, I'm showing you that either I'm careless and I'm here to shock and I'm giving you bolt, or that I know that I'm going to lose this matchup, or they might even one up me and realize I know I'm going to lose this matchup. I'm going to be able to win with these crabs. If you let these crabs stay on the battlefield, I will win with them. That's another way to think about it. See, they're already pointing Rift Bolts at me. They're already pointing Rift Bolts at my crab. That is 3 life I've gained. That Hedron Crab came down, gained me 3 life. Nah, come on. Already gave me 3 life. Ayo, so let's be thinking I'm hyperventilating out here. That Hedron Crab already gave me 3 life. Let's go. Okay, Searing Blaze. Hey, all right. That's a good card. Now I know I could obviously, you know, like Oboro like confirms the drop and everything. Visions is not Pioneer legal. That's even better. Because now we have a Visions of Pioneer. Visions isn't Pioneer legal? Where was the reprint from? Where was the Visions reprint from? Yeah, where was the Visions reprint from then? There was a M12. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It was like a master set. Okay. Because I remember there was a point where like you could get like foils for like super cheap. Right? And I say super cheap in the sense that I think like foils are like $10-15 Canadian or something, and like they like drop down like 5 or something like that. So I was like, there was a reprint at some point. Okay, so they're at 11. Oh, see, what's not great here is, if I remember correctly, like I'm not like, it's not like I'm playing. It's not like I'm playing Crypt main. I'm not necessarily ready for this matchup. I do have Spell Pierces though, but like one Crypt, that's not cute, right? Like that's not. I'm not playing Collective Brutality. I'm not doing anything that crazy, so it's not cute. I'm really at this point. I'm hoping for a Field of Ruin because a Field of Ruin gives me the Crab Triggers and Archive Trap, Visions. Like I need to start turboing things out because they're not gonna. I mean, if they're a half decent burn player, they're not gonna fetch against me, right? Okay, so at least I was able to like create it. I was able to like withhold a turn by like not taking that Rift Bolt to the face. So that was pretty nice. Just like not eating that Rift Bolt. Okay, we'll burn this now. It might be GG. We kind of held off on this for a while, but like, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's not. This isn't ideal, but okay. So I obviously I'm gonna take out the white source here to stop like lightning helixes and stuff like so we haven't milled over any helixes or Boros charms, which is great. I'm actually just worrying about worried about giving them like another turn to cast a spell here, but I think the cost benefit, I think the CBA of the whole situation is probably in my favor here. So let's hit him with that. All right, so they lose their white source, pretty big piece. The problem is right now, I'll be real, surgicals are looking more and more like sideboard cards. You're not wrong. Like you're not wrong, but it's like I don't even know. It's like I think what it is like there needs to be a real discussion about like how important it is to win the game one scenario, and does surgical like give you that up? I think we found so far in the current metagame that Spell Pierce does give you that, right? If Murktide Regent and other spell-based strategies are high up in the metagame, Spell Pierce is great, and it's going to help you win that game one, because no one really expects you. Do they fetch into nothing? Do they have no fetchables? Do they have no lands to find? Do they have no more lands? That's, I mean, I don't know how great that is right now, to be fair. Okay. Okay, they're going to deal 3 to me. Hey, Haynes, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You think Tasha's is lethal? Oh, fair enough. There are 20 cards. Do the math. Let's do the math. Let's do the math. Let's do the math. Do the rough math. They got 2 cards in hand. So they have like no more lands to fetch? Or fails to find mountain or plains card. Okay, so I gotta, like, how many ripples they have? Rift, Skewer. So they have 1 more Rift Bolt, because the deck plays 4 Rift Bolts, and like sometimes they play like 3 Skewers. So Skewer. Eidolon. How good is Blaze? This deck's probably playing 4 Blazes. So they have like 3. At least they have at least like what, 14, 15 in there. I don't know. So the idea is like, if we don't think it's lethal, do we visions? Or do we just throw this out? I think we just throw this out. Why not? I you know what? Let's not complicate it. I'm not gonna visions. I'm not gonna give them another swing on their. Okay. Hopefully we're fine. And I say hopefully because they can just. We don't think here. Okay, double Tasha's is definitely there. We just have to like survive it. Yeah, see, yeah, I didn't think we had it, but double Tasha's is nice. Yeah, like still had the I completely forgot about the Boros charms. I wasn't counting those into the math, but okay. So they kind of have to win this turn. The problem is like if they fail to find lands, they don't have many dead draws. Many. Like they could draw like a fetch. They have, excuse me, 3 spells in hand, 3 lands. Or I believe they have 3 spells in hand. But 1 or 2 of them could be a dead spell in the sense of Boros Charm or Helix. Like there's Charm. So there could be a Charm in their hand. There's Helix. So one of them could be a Helix as well, or both of them could be a Helix, or whatever. Wow. Okay. Wow. I mean, they did fail to find, so they could have. Okay, so I'm just gonna Tasha's. Did I like narrowly escape defeat here? Or do they just have it? They could just have it. Because then there's not much I'm doing. I could have held up Spell Pierce, but like what end is that? Right? Because like I eat 2 damage off the Eidolon anyway. Okay, all right, perfect. I'm just talking too much. All right. It's like I eat 2 damage off the Eidolon anyway. So Flusterstorm, Hundo, Crypt. Let's just keep these here. Surgicals are coming out. Bridge is cool. Is it 3 for 3? Is it 3 for 3? Do I care about extirpate? As you can tell, folks, it's been a hot minute. I'm still trying to remember how to board everything in. Tasha is still fine. You'll notice I only have 3 Tashas, just with like how much Murktide is being played. I don't think like there are moments where you desperately need the 4th. I think like 3 gives you enough opportunities to draw the amount you need. I think this is fine. I think we just go 3 for 3. Right? Because what else is Deck gonna bring in against us? Yeah, let's run it. All right, so sucks. This hand sucks. They mulligan. I'm gonna mulligan. This hand sucks. This hand is so dependent on top decking, and I'm not trying to top deck against burn. This hand is better. I'll take this. I'll probably lose. They don't play Blood Moon. I'll keep this. I'll lose Polluted Delta, or is it Visions? Because I'm kind of just cantripping with Visions. But maybe cantripping is better than deck thinning. I think it is. Yeah. I am on the draw, so I do get a look at 7 cards before I make a decision on turn 1. All right. Potentially 8 cards. Drown of the Loch. All right. I'm at 18. I have 4 cards. Kept to 6. I'll hold this up. What if they like make it indestructible? Is that bad for me? No, that's probably pretty net positive, so I'll hold. Remember that Boros Charm does have that niche scenario where it makes things indestructible, so I think that's a net positive for me if they do that. So get the trigger. I get a Tasha's. I'm gonna cast this. Kill that. Okay, sure. What do you got? Okay, so they know I'm drawing Tasha's. We're gonna go Darkslick Shores and just hold up Drown. Yeah, keep it simple. Hopefully we can draw in a Field of Ruin and then just start attacking their white sources. So that's one way to prison them out of the game, right? So let's see what we can or can't do. I'm not gonna F6 like my Goblin opponent, so keep it tight. See if they like, I don't know, bolt me at end step. Honestly, I feel like I let them bolt me at end step. I feel like I let that happen because like I lose to Eidolon here. Yeah, like I literally called it. I'm pretty sure I let that happen. Because it's like the creatures I can't like necessarily mess with right now. Like Eidolon is detrimental. Ugh, 2 white sources. Okay. A little hard to deal with. I mean, I'll bait. I'll play the bait. I'll play the bait. Nice. It's your opportunity. Yeah. 4 damage it is. Shade at the confident opponent. See if they throw a spell at this. All right, mill him for 3. So now they're kind of just top decking now, which is nice. I stopped them from drawing a Sunbaked Canyon, which is unfortunate, but I did get rid of the Lava Spike and the bolt. Okay, so hopefully the spell in their hand is a 2-cost or 3-cost spell, probably a 2-cost spell or land. Because like, why wouldn't you just suspend Riftbolt or thing? So I'm gonna hold off on responding just yet. So I'm gonna keep holding off because I want to hold up the drown, right? Like I'm at that point. I'm at 8 life, getting a little sticky. If I fetch, I go to 7. That's like charm plus bolt. So let's like hold on. Worst case scenario, I can fractured sanity. Like if something gets real desperate, I can do that. But we won game 1 against Burns, so a lot of positivity to go around in life right now. Okay, so what I'll do is do I want to cycle? I don't really care. I don't really care. I think I want to double drown. Like when I draw a land next, I'm actually just being real careful right now. 3 cards in hand, 3 lands. I'm being real careful right now. Well, it could be a Skullcrack too. That's something to think about. Like if I do draw Crypt Incursion, like how deep do I want to go? Sure. I'll do this now. Snow Covered Island. Mill him for 3. Nice. 3 straight spells. Good. And you know what? Pretty high CMC spells too. That's nice, right? Like that's 8 CMC out of their deck. 39 cards, so long ways to go, but it's something. Spike it is. So I'd rather hit the Boros Charm, right? Like I'd rather counter the Boros Charm because a 3 damage spell doesn't kill me. Like we're both playing mind games with each other right now. I really feel like my opponent has the Boros Charm. They used one against me. How many? Like, yeah, I feel like my opponent has the Boros Charm, or like double bolt, like double spell. They're kind of worried about like opening up too much right now. Yeah, they're gonna go for it. I'm gonna counter this. 100% I'm countering this. It's not looking too cute from here, right? Because ideally, these are the situations where I want to use Spell Pierce. These are the situations where I want to use Spell Pierce. How do I win this? I'm at 4. They have 1 spell. I have to hope they don't draw a spell. I think literally what I'm supposed to do here is not draw with Fractured. I think I'm supposed to go 14 cards. They go to 20 something. I think I'm just supposed to mill them, and then play a Ruin Crab. Like I think I'm just supposed to play to win, you know? Like at some point, like Like, okay, I've exhausted my defensive capability. Like, do I need to keep stretching that? I don't think so. Eidolon would suck here, truly. Yeah, I think so. I think, Johan, you're right. I think it's a race now. You know, I've used my window to be defensive. Took out my spells. Double Eidolon is great. So that's great. Like, a land draw out of them is fantastic. And so they're gonna Searing Blaze me. They just want to land drop red. Yeah, okay. So that's unfortunate. So now they're top decking. Nice. Come on. Give me a crypt. Give me a crypt. Your only options are mill and you play a mill deck. I guess you mill them. What's... So I play... Yeah, so I play Ruin Crab. The question is... So mill them for 6, they go to 18. I hit them for Tasha's. Do I just go for it? Do I just go for Tasha's here? Like, go land Tasha's or Field of Ruin? But like, what does Field of Ruin do for me? It just like helps them. Right? Like, Field of Ruin mills me 12 cards. Tasha's mills me more than 12. 100%. Yeah, so I don't know why I'm asking this question. 100% mills me more than that. So yeah, like, I at least get the 6 out of this, so. I mean, I got some high CMC stuff out of there. I don't think I win. I don't think I get there. I think I get like 15 cards out. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Take the wheel. Take the wheel. Take the wheel. I think it was really just up to chance regardless. There probably is like a mathematically better thing to do. I think like that was probably the better thing to do. It's just like always thinking about, hey, how do I not lose here? You have it. I don't know why they're thinking about it. Do they have a land? I think they just have it, right? They have no more lands to find, so it's just 3 spells. You just have it. They have Eidolon. Eidolon? Ah, okay. Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, we just run it back. Like the plan was solid. The plan was fine. Sounds cool. I like this hand. I think I definitely play Crab to start. Yo, burn deck is it's throwing me for a loop, definitely. So let's go Snow-Covered Island. And then, you know, if they play Swift Spear, we block it. If they play Goblin Guide, sure. Just try and mill at Previous 3. I was fair enough. Okay. Also not the greatest spread of lands. I will say that. So I think they might have mulligan. Yeah, they mulliganed. So I mean, they'll see 7. Which is great. Yo, quite literally, that mill guy meets that burn guy. Hondo. Okay, well, I can't do anything here, so. Pass through. Sacred Foundry. Opponent. 1 drop. Goblin Guide. Give me a land. Yes. To death you go. To death you go, Krabby. To death you go. Okay. Good goblin. Good gobbo. Good gobs. What's unfortunate is we don't have an answer to the gobs. I need an answer to the gobs. I do have a Spell Pierce though, so I won't discount that. I won't discount the Spell Pierce we have. Or the double Spell Pierce. Again, Again, just the lands are like so awkward. The Field of Ruin with like the combination of spells that we have right now are so awkward, but that's cool. Good Goblin. Yeah. Okay. Drawing us cards. I'll take it. All right. Crabs go. Crabs go. I can't afford to take the life. I can't afford to take the life. What do you got? What do you got? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Hit him with the pierce. Yeah, they were not ready for Spell Pierce. They literally have not seen Spell Pierce at all. They was not ready. They was not ready for Spell Pierce. So what I'm gonna hit them with is definitely Field of Ruin into blue source, hit the white source, hold up Spell Pierce. What do they mean? Like, what do they have? They have a second Spell Pierce? Chances not. I'm gonna throw out a lightning bolt right now. No. All right, no lightning bolt. Only sorcery speed stuff in our opponent's hand. Only sorcery speed stuff or higher CMC stuff in our opponent's hand. Okay, come on, good Goblin. Good Goblin. Yeah, just the free, just 3 cards drawn off of Goblin. Not a single damage taken until now. 3 cards for 2 damage? Come on. The rate is crazy. Even black spells aren't doing that. The rate is crazy. All right, pierce it. The rate is actually crazy. Yeah, the rate is actually crazy. All right. I mean, we've mitigated like 7 damage so far. Not even. We've mitigated like literally 11 damage so far. So not bad. Not bad. Okay. So at this point, I think I just gotta race him. Don't even tempt me. Do I have? I think I'm playing 4 islands, right? I think I'm playing 4. I'm playing 4. Yeah. Okay. In that case, all right, let's erase him. Hit him in the face. 3 blue. Hit him with it. Blue. Why couldn't this mill like 15? Why couldn't this mill 15? Tell me that. Tell me that. Why couldn't the math work in my favor? Why couldn't this mill 15? That would have just been too good? Too good of a card? Come on now. Be serious with me. Be for cereals with me. Be for cereals right now. Why couldn't Fractured Sanity mill 15? If Spell Pierce and Loch weren't so good, it would be sweet try to Pyromancer's Ascension, Bolts, and Mill Shell. Oh, 100%. But I mean, hey, I don't know if there would be much of like a quote-unquote mill shell at that point. You know what I mean? Like, are they GG? Because that's 28 cards at 31. It's like almost GG. Okay. Okay, in that case, I will fetch Watery Grave. Nice. Oh, but I do take 2 damage. I'm taking a ton of damage here. I'm taking 4 damage next turn. Taking 6 damage in total off this exchange. The Eidolon, I think, seals it here. This sucks. No, I think that's GG. The Eidolon like really messed this up for me. Do I just try and draw Crypt? Because this isn't a winning line, right? Like I take 6 damage, go to 6. So like as in I cast Fractured Sanity, take 2, they deal 4 to me, and then they have to have like at least 1 spell takes me to like 3. And 3, like, come on. That's not a winning line, right? It's not a winning line. Well, what is a winning line at this point? Like, what is a winning line? Like, I think part of surviving is probably playing Ruin Crab. Field of Ruin. Right? Then hit. Do I give them an opportunity to cast another spell? I don't know. I think it's the same thing. I think I just try and race them this way. Hit them with... It doesn't really matter. I'm going to get a black source. Does it really matter? I think it does matter. Like, next turn, if I want to double Fractured Sanity, I have to go blue. So just get the blue. I don't have a need to get black. Yeah. Next turn, if I want to double frac, then this is what I want to do. Is it crab cycle, though? Like, right now I'm at 10, right? Right now I'm at 10. I block 2. They deal, like, probably 5. Like, I'm thinking I'm probably taking a... Or, like... What are the scenarios here? I'm thinking about this, right? I don't think it's... I think I save Fractured Sanity, like I think I want to double Fractured Sanity. So I'm at, like, hypothetically 6 life. I'm at, like, hypothetically 4 life, because I do probably have to cast a Spell Pierce at some point between now and doing that. So I just have to hope they don't have, like, 2 spells that they can throw my way. I hope it's, like, 1 spell, then I, like, kind of barely live. I don't know. Like, I have lethal next turn. That's if I have enough life. I have 28 or even more. I have 31 with a land drop. That's if the crab survives. Yeah, I mean, yeah, block pierce double sanity. I'm just trying to think about like where, like, I don't think I cycle here unless I'm like super desperate. Like, okay, if they get me down to 4 life after the spell pierce, blocking all the spells, like all that garbage, they get me down to that 4 life, I can't double fractured, so sure, I'm going to cycle a Fractured Sanity. 100% I am. Crypt Incursion. That's not what I want. It doesn't matter what I block. Block. I'm at 8. So I should counter this because it's better to be at 2 than 1. So I cast Spell Pierce here. So let me just explain the thought here. I cast Spell Pierce here. I take 2 damage, counter that, go down to... Unless they go land something else. That'd be super tricky, but that's fine. So Spell Pierce here, I go down to 2 because off the Eidolon. Then I have 4. So yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Counter that. Then I have double Fractured Sanity and a prayer. Like double Fractured Sanity and a prayer, truly. Damn. Yeah, see, I thought maybe they would slow roll like a land. But like what was I supposed to do? Like, yeah, what was I supposed to do really? Okay. Yeah, so now I don't have it. Regardless, I did not have it. I guess like if I didn't Spell Pierce there, I would have had it. But like, I mean, they outplayed me like pretty well. Was I supposed to like 5-head them and play around the slow roll land? Come on. Pretty good play. I'll give it to them. Like, or no, I'd be at 1 less. I wouldn't have it because I'd be at 2. Yeah, I wouldn't have it regardless. Okay, so now I'm trying to draw into something. That's not that. Like another cycled Fractured Sanity doesn't do anything for me. So I have to go Oboro. I have to go Oboro, Fatal Push this, then play Bridge and hope they don't have a spell. Yeah. That's the only line I have. Like I don't have yeah, cycling doesn't do anything for me. Like I can't play to a cycle because my only out is Crypt Incursion. Okay, so we go Fatal Push this. That's fine. This is the only line we have. We probably lose, but it's fine. We played this really well. And then we just do this. And now the Goblin Guide can't attack. So even if they... I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, maybe they have a land in hand. Maybe they have like... Maybe they're trying to... Maybe they draw into another land too. If they don't, then so be it. Yeah, like the cycling doesn't do anything for me here. What do you got for me, opponent? Okay. I have to like they're getting slow rolled for turns here. So like they don't have it in their hand? What do they have in their hand? I don't understand. You have it? Nice. Okay. All right. All right. Sure. Whew. All right. Gotta lose every so often, right? Gotta make it happen. Gotta make it happen.